it's Fluffy's making a nest in here.
I never took the fucking cover off. It just happened yesterday. I came home and I was like, wow, that thing's
Fluffy.
This thing was screaming. Oh, yeah,
was it making noise?
Well, just like a weird noise, Steve. You'll see when we turn it on.
Yeah, maybe. Was it icing?
No, it didn't ice, but it didn't feel like it was that the suction line or whatever it is. It didn't feel like it was really cold either.
Yeah, you could see Fluffy's making a nest in there.
Yeah, I'll get rid of those fuckers. I'll get some gloves. She already made a nest. It's
already made
mice,
a nest,
dudes.
I don't know how he's getting in.
Probably through one of those holes.
It's blood. They're covered. All right, so that's pulled in. We'll put the gauges on it and see what's doing.
Well, just hear this, Steve. Tell me what you think.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me get my gauge. Okay. You're saying it's cooling okay? It's just a noise?
It's not really. It wasn't really cooling okay when I got home.
All right, let's put it in. Let's see what it sounds like.
You're gonna break my fucking disc.
No, I won't.
You hear that?
Yeah, what about it?
No, it was louder than that.
Let me check the charge.
Like
don't forget now, it's refrigerant cooled. So if the charge isn't right, it's not going to cool right.
Right.
That could be what our issue is. So let me put the gauges on it and let's see.
It wasn't much louder than that. Maybe it was something else vibrating. I don't know. I'm around to have you check it out. I get it. I mean, with this age, I mean, the things are like 17 years old.
Yeah, so it's
R22. I want to blow the fucking compressor. That's what
05.
Yeah, 05.
It's 05, yeah.
And you're the only guy that serviced it once, remember? It was probably...
Yeah, I remember. That was a while back.
5, 6 years ago, maybe?
Yeah. Probably just needs a douche.
You know what I found kept the mice out of here?
You know what they say to use is cinnamon. Cinnamon. They don't like cinnamon.
I got all the vents open. I got everything open.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're overcharged there or something. Let me take a little out.
When we go to the doctor,
looks like we got a little overcharged there.
Really?
Yeah. Overcharged.
Nah, there's nothing in it. It's a bunch of fucking string and shit.
It wasn't in there.
Nah.
You scared of a little mouse?
Not at all. Yeah, they didn't get through there. I don't know.
Coil don't look dirty.
No, you cleaned it out. You flushed it out. But I mean, again, that's a couple of years ago. I mean, it's not dusty here on this one.
Alright, so we're going to take a little out because it's a little subcooling's a little bit higher than I like to see. See how the compressor's sweating a little bit there?
Yeah.
That's not the way it should be. It shouldn't sweat.
So if it's too much,
It should never sweat like that.
so would it be, there's no flow issue, right? I mean,
Well, it's a little high. I'm going to take a little bit out and then readjust the charge here and then...
I changed the filter.
see our head pressure's at what, 280, so I'm going to take a little bit out.
Yeah, do whatever you think. You're on the man.
Take a little bit out and reset it. I don't know if you got a TXV inside or what you got for a metering device. Probably a TXV, right?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Inside for the metering device, what kind of... yeah, I think they're TXVs. Well, is that a piston? You know, on the metering device?
You probably look at the bottom of the basement one. I don't know. That's up in the attic. I don't know if we really want to go up there.
I'll just take some out and we'll see.
It's a Unico. That's what my brother used to use those on the island. I like them. They're small. You know,
the only thing is they're noisy.
Yeah, they're fucking fan is noisy.
You know, the air blowing. When it runs, you can hear it. The air coming out. Yeah, you can really kind of hear it. Yeah.
But in the basement, at least I didn't lose all my ceiling. You know, small ductwork.
Yeah, they're easy to install.
Right. I put them in the floor in this floor, but the second floor they're in the
Now, what about the filters? Have you changed the filters inside, the air filters?
I have.
Okay.
And I'll change it again.
Well, as long as it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah, before it was the compressor was sweating a little bit. We don't want it. We don't want it to sweat. It shouldn't sweat.
I just found the temperatures compared to that one felt different to me, and it was really noisy. Again, it seems like it kind of calmed down, but it's still got like a ring to it that the other one doesn't. Maybe that's just age of the same ways. I figured you'd figure it out. See, how's everything going with you?
All right.
Your daughter, I don't see your daughter anymore at Lowe's.
She got another job.
Oh, she got another job.
More money and better hours. And she works from 8 to 4:30 now. She don't have to work weekends, and she don't have a rotating shift, and it's more money. So I mean, how do you go wrong there? Listen, loads all the trucks, and she works in the storage area.
Oh, okay.
Like she orders like stuff for the trucks and spare tires and shit like that. Whenever they need to restock the trucks, she's part of that. So restocking the truck stuff.
Yeah, see how it is in that. Fucking knows the reason.
Yeah, so I took some out. I mean, it's already, I can't take any more out because they're already at 56 on the suction. I mean, that's pretty low right there. It could be a TXV issue, you know? I think they're just oversized. This thing's probably oversized for the space. Is it first or second floor? Second floor. Yeah. It don't sound too bad now, does it?
No, sounds much better.
We're at around 60 with our suction. I took a little bit out. Our subcooling's still a little bit high, but our head pressure's
so in other words,
pressure's a little better there.
I don't really, you know, I know a little bit, but not enough. So in other words, like if that TXV valve is going, then that would give you like too much freon.
Well, the TXV modulates the superheat back and forth. Gotcha. It's a metering device. So you're supposed to set it for like, you know, 9 to 12 on the subcooling, but the subcooling's high at 22 here.
Would you mind checking that one too?
Yeah, when I'm done here, we'll check that one.
Yeah, it sounds better, that's for sure.
It might have been slugging back.
No, it wasn't really hot yesterday too. It was fucking hot. Plus the kids, like I say, my daughter's here with the 2 kids, so there was like 4 extra people upstairs. Her husband, her, and just the fucking thing. I drove in and I could hear it. I was like, what the fuck? That's what I called you. I shut that one off, right? And then I heard this one was like a high pitch, like a, you know what I mean? And I was like, and then I felt the lines compared to that, and they didn't feel right. So I shut it off. Like I said, we sweated our balls off last night.
The problem is, you know, you get these mismatched equipment, you know, and dial it in the best you can. That's about what we're going to get here. With the garden hose, we're going to have to hit that with the garden hose that outside of the coil. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
You want me to do that now, or you?
Well, when I'm done here. Bring the hose over. When we're done on the way out, I'll hit it. I don't mind. It's got high velocity system inside. down a little bit. I believe it's a piston. I don't think it's a TXV. I think it's a piston. Give it a little bit more. Put some back in it. We took some out. I took out too much. I'm putting a little bit back in. He was complaining about the noise. Probably just getting paranoid about it. Got a suction's at 64 here. That subcoolant is a little high there, but not as high as it was at 40 before. I'm trying to get the superheat to come down a little bit. A lot better than it was. I think it was just overcharged a little bit. Coil really don't look crazy dirty, but we're going to clean that also. That's better than 40, 20. He evicted Fluffy. Oh, 5. You want to hit the coil, go ahead, just don't get me soaked. I'm going to move my stuff over to this other one. Okay. Give it a good cleaning. This one's the same thing. Let me check this one. Oh, you can't be without AC, right? Alright, so this one is at 54 suction. Superheat's alright at 31 there. I mean, this one's working okay. We're gonna have to clean that coil, bring that subcoolant down. Once we clean that outside coil, that subcoolant will come down. But this one's fine. I'm gonna leave it right where it is. It's been cooling fine, right? Yeah, no problem. 55's a little low on the suction, but
the upstairs was struggling and then it was fucking noisy as fuck.
Yeah, we'll just have to clean that outside coil and we'll be alright. I'll move this out of here so you can spray inside and remove Fluffy. I'd get some cinnamon, and you know what they say too is mothballs. Yeah, mothballs and cinnamon.
I was using WD-40.
Well, I mean that wouldn't hurt either, but I think for some reason something to do with cinnamon. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna leave this one alone. This one's fine. Crazy dirty, but he's gonna clean them anyway. He's gonna give him a good hosing. Put some nice caps on there so them trader cores don't leak.